to upload. Okay, we are filming. The Hangout on Air is live. You can hear.
Okay, right now we're live. Very good.
Yes.
So, thank you very much for the invitation. I'm Felipe Cardona from Cali, Colombia. I'm teacher in Santiago de Cali University, which is a university in Cali. And, you know, with this guy, Laurent, who's in front of you, we've been making a lot of experiments in mobile filmmaking, collaboration, even augmented reality apps, and all these, you know, devices and apps around filmmaking, because the main goal in our experiments is to create content, audiovisual content mostly. And yes, Laurent invited me to show you a couple of things, recent things that I've been experiment with, and I'm gonna share with you my screen right now. So you're watching a document right now, right? So just two subjects I'm going to show you today. The first one is a really nice and an easy way to create mobile entries or mobile documentaries on the road, you know, because maybe you find something really interesting in front of you when you're walking down the streets, or maybe when you're making a travel, and you just grab your mobile and capture video, capture time lapses and or photos or whatever you want, and then you have to create something in the editing, but you don't need at all. Maybe it's just optional to use a computer. For instance, in the first, in the number one here in this list, I can show you right now a documentary that I made in a travel I did to Mexico past November. That was captured, edited, and the music was created only using an iPhone 6s Plus. I can show you right now the video. I don't know if you're watching right now. Maybe yes.
Yes, we are. Yeah.
You know, this is a documentary about my travel in Mexico. It was the first time in this country, and yes, practically when I arrived to Colombia again, the documentary was completed and edited, and the music was made, and everything was just done. I didn't need at all an Adobe Premiere or any other post-production solution, you know, because yes, it's really easy. For instance, let me show you the timeline of the editing of this documentary. Okay, I'm going to open Twitter. For instance, check this out. This is a couple of photos of the iMovie timeline of this documentary, and it's really good iMovie, because yes, you have maybe just a little bit of video layers, but you have a lot of audio layers in which you can you know, split audio. You can mix a lot of different sound sources, so on and on. And let me show you this other timeline, which is the one in which I create the music for this documentary, which is a GarageBand. Maybe you use a GarageBand for your things. Maybe if you create music, you can use GarageBand. In this case, the good thing about GarageBand and iMovie is that you can import and export pieces of music from GarageBand to iMovie really easily. And this is really good, and the tool that you can find in GarageBand is just amazing if you are a music creator. Okay, for instance, the other day I wanted to make a talk show with my students, and I used this app called Pocket Video. You're watching the list I have here. Okay, so this is the final result of what I can achieve with Pocket Video. You know, this is a really nice solution. Check the animations.
So, Felipe, I'm just precising the context. So here,
okay.
Felipe is using a specific.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's very experimental. Okay, so learning as he's doing as well. But to show you that, for instance, when you do something, so here we're talking about documentary, but it could be documentation of your exhibition or showing your progress, you know, or showing the back stage, the making of your installation and work. You can use those very fast tools. Okay. And here you can draw quickly on the screen. You can add things. So here it's a little bit artistic, but to show you what we can do and the way you use it, of course, is how you want to make it happen. Okay. Yep. Felipe.
Okay. Yes. Okay. After this context, which is, of course, really, really important, I was showing you what I did with Pocket Video. Pocket Video is really nice. It's a really nice app in which you can find a lot of ads. A lot of animated GIFs that you can use in your timeline. Let me just, for instance, I have really good titles in Pocket Video. Let me show you a couple of things here. For instance, these animated GIFs is really for free in Pocket Video. Actually, is way better Pocket Video in iOS than in Android. In Android, it's a little bit complicated, but it's as well a really good solution in which you can find all these animations and little characters and pretty much everything. You know, you can have a lot of fun making a TV show like the one I was trying to create a couple of days ago. Okay, back in to the list I have here. The other good stuff I was dealing with was with augmented reality apps and QR codes. I think you can generate easily a QR code, of course, for instance, with a web app like this one. Let me see if it opens quickly. Okay. This is a really easy to find the QR code generator in looking for it in Google, for instance. And it's really easy to just paste an URL from everything and create a QR code like this. And using a tool like this, I create something like the photo I want to show you right now, and try to scan it with any other apps of augmented reality. For instance, if I use a Layer app, if you know Layer app, this is Layer app, which is really good. You can pretty much scan anything, and Layer gives you a reading of the image that the camera has in front. And with Layer app, I try to watch things, looking for a right way to create additional information to a graphic like this. You know, I was trying to see if having 3 QR codes in a single space I could scan the 3 of them at the same time? And the answer was no. In that case, if you want to scan something and have more information, more augmented reality in a single graphic, you can create something with Layer Creator. Check this out. Layer Creator is an app in the web that lets you create the augmented reality of your preference. For instance, I have this drawing, and I can put in front of this drawing what I want: URLs, videos, photo slideshows, social media profiles, anything. And in the end, when you finish your exercise of edit your augmented reality figure or image, when you scan this image, you can watch the additional information like this. You're watching this right now. So I can give you right now the drawing that I edit in Layer Creator, and if you have Layer installed in your mobiles, please scan this image and tell me what can you see. Can you do that for me?
Okay, we will try that.
Okay, very good. So just let me.
Because Layer used to be a very powerful Dutch or Swedish application. They were the first one tackling VR and AR. And they were using mainly for selling real estate. So basically, you were scanning a building, and you were able to say, well, that one is for sale, and it's so much, and I can even have a look inside. But Layer, was quite complicated. 8 years ago, I think, 6 years or 8 years ago, and they highly improved their product now, including Layer Creator, and everything is a little bit more plug and play, basically, easier to access. Okay.
So yes, this is the drawing, and I don't know if you're watching the drawing right now.
Yeah, we've got it. Yeah.
So can you please scan the drawing I'm showing you right now, just to see?
Yes. I think some students are trying to download the app. I can do that from my phone if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, so just,
and if you let me see what your mobile is looking, I don't know if it's easy for you, but okay.
No, I can't because I'm using now the app for my phone, and the camera is from my phone.
I see.
So you see my face now twice. Aren't you lucky? So
yeah, you will need a phone for the Hangout and another one for the scanning, maybe. But it's okay. It's just a test,
Wait a minute. Tap to scan. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, 1 minute.
Yeah.
Scan again. So this is the drawing. If you want to get closer, because it's quite interesting what's happening here in terms of processing. So this is the drawing. You need to tap to scan. So the whole outline gets scanned, and you've got all that multiple content that appear about Felipe video, Felipe CV, Felipe Twitter, and you can zoom in.
That's with Layer.
With Layer Creator, yeah. So you can zoom in here.
Okay. Are you listening a song?
No, not yet. But so where? Shall I push the video? So, and if you push on the video, it's opening the video full screen. Okay. So all of a sudden, on one image, you've got multiple access points: Twitter, sound, video. So here it's just a test. You can do whatever you want, basically. Yep. Okay. So it's a little bit clumsy the way we show it, but I think everyone gets the idea.
It worked?
Yeah. Perfectly. Yes. Yeah.
Very good. Nice, right? So this tiny test with Layer Creator is really useful if you want to, for instance, stop a frame in a video and ask the audience to scan something and give you the chance to enhance the information that the video is giving by itself. You know, I think this could be awesome if you use it wisely, and I'm really thrilled to use it really in a really near future in a project maybe, which is, you know, amazing, and right now it's for free.
Hi Felipe. How do you create? How do you create it? How do you create the AR layer?
The extra layers in the drawing.
You said something about layer creator. Is it a separate app or is it the same app? I couldn't find it.
You know, if you look for Layer Creator, you can find a web app that lets you create something, and they give you 2 weeks of time frame in which you can publish your campaign, as they say. So yeah, you could have a.
Felipe,
yes?
Amal is asking: is it an app or is it web-based?
Is web-based.
Web-based. Layer Creator is web-based.
Yes.
So it's yeah. Okay, thank you.
But you know, it has a lot of usage, you know, in the future.
Yeah.
That's
to
the
read,
app.
that's
That's the viewer.
reader.
Oh, that's the viewer, right?
The viewer.
And then you got to create it on the web. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, that one is very powerful. Yeah.
Yes, it's really nice.
Yeah. Hey, we've got the full house. Ooh. Welcome. Yeah.
Okay. So if you have any other question or opinion, whatever you want to say.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get closer. Question?
Or how do you think this can be implemented into other areas? Can just be done like in an infographic? Yeah.
Sorry, the feedback is really loud. Can you repeat the question, please?
What's your question, Tai?
How can it be related, sort of implemented into society, so in the near future?
So do you see any application somewhere in terms of society or in terms of society? So here it's very artistic what you've done, and it's for your CV and all your profile.
Yes, I'm not really sure if this app has any social goal or maybe social application in the future, but I can figure out how many I don't know how useful could be for video editing or for video creation, because in a video you can have right now interactive pads created by YouTube annotations. Have you worked with YouTube annotations before? Maybe when you upload a video and you create a button that you can press, and then you can go to someplace else or some other video, and you can create an interactive storytelling. Have you seen Hell's Pizza, which is from New Zealand? You know, it's an interactive story of zombies. And okay, right now you can create that with Layer Creator. You can make a sort of freeze frame in which you can scan a photo of the video, and then you can send people to a map or to additional information or whatever you want. I think it's really powerful. And if you add the possibility to create this in a 360 video, you know, the immersion sensation and the interactivity would be really powerful. I think would be really awesome.
Yeah, one of you is looking at cars. Who is looking at cars? Is it you, Tom? No.
Oh, I mean, I'm looking at self-driving cars in terms of.
But it's not about selling cars, making e-commerce.
It's Harry.
Ah, yeah, Harry. Yes, correct, Harry. But if you think about that, you've got a picture of a car here. Thanks to that system, now you've got a video to explain you how the car works. You've got a small text like a Twitter that can deliver some content, or you can have even a hyperlink of a website or Wikipedia about the whole profile and model. You can also get access to that 360 model. You can rotate the car and that sort of thing. So all of a sudden, thanks to one image, you can have access to multiple content, which means personally, I will first go to watch the video because I prefer video. But some people would prefer to read it in 60 words or 140 characters as a tweet. Okay, so all of a sudden, one visual can target a lot of different style of reading information. Yeah. In theory. Yep. Do you have something else to show us, Felipe?
Well, you know, I have Intercolab doc as a good example of interactivity and documentary. But you know, the tool that led us to create something like Intercolab doc is not longer available because Mozilla Foundation just removed it from the offer of tools they got. But yes, I can show you that if you want. I already have it here.
Yeah.
Let me just. Oh, sorry. Let me just show you in my channel. Let me share my screen again.
Yeah, okay. Just use that time. Yeah, take your time, Felipe. Use that time to say something as well here. It's very interesting what Felipe says. So he did a project with, oh, you will see, but he used a specific tool that was online 3 years ago until last year. But now they removed all the funding of it, so it's not there anymore. You remember, some of you, I talked about Viclone, the multiple camera software, probably, or even Vine, and they took it down, basically, after 5 years or 6 years, lack of funding. They crashed. And what I'm trying to say here is I'm trying to, with Felipe and all the people here, we're trying to expose you to principles. But the app itself, Photoshop, is very important if you know how to use Photoshop. If Photoshop get bankruptcy and there is another software coming up, you understand how it works. So it's very important that you understand the principles of how an app works or the process of creating something rather than the tool itself. And to become an expert in After Effects, for instance, because I was an expert in Quark Express, and Quark Express was going down the rubbish, and InDesign came on the market. Okay, so right now you're using Blender or Rhino, but 10 years ago it was Softimage, and it was Maya. Maya still exists, but it's very specialized. Rhino took on, Blender is growing, but will Blender still exist in 5 years' time? I'm not sure. Okay, so it's very good. So to be agile as well, once you understand how the mechanics works and kind of logic behind the scene, you can quickly shift to another one, which is quite similar. And Claudine, do you know Claudine? Claudine, the year first student? Claudine? Yeah, she was part of that collaboration.
Yeah, Claudine was a.
But she's famous now in Colombia.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And these girls are in the Netherlands. And yes, the other one is Claudine. And as you can see here, this is a documentary. Wikipedia, articles, Google Street View. You can jump from story to story anytime you want. Yeah, it was a fully interactive documentary with the possibility to enhance the information you're watching on the screen. And yes, it was maybe one of the first experiments in interactivity and documentary. And yeah, it was really nice. As you can see here, you could find a 3D avatar. In case you were really bored watching this documentary, you can play with this little bicycle and everything, you know. For instance, if you want to watch this doc in the native tool, we create this. Let me just share with you the exact link of the story you're watching. Maybe the story of Claudine, actually. And here it is. There you go. If you can pop up this and try to open this website, maybe you can find all these hyperlinks and everything.
It's loading.
Yeah.
I think it's loading. Yeah, it's loading.
Can you move the map?
Wait, it's loading. It's taking it. Yeah.
Okay.
So push
because it's kind of difficult right now because, you know, the server is.
So which is quite unique as well. So everything is in one window.
So yeah. The video just started. This is the sound of the video.
Okay.
Oh, very good.
So here you've got the video playing, and you can go in Street View. You can use that map here. You can copy that text. Everything is interactive.
Ah, very good. It's working again. You know, the project can be viewed by browsing the web, but if you want to edit the project, because that was one of the possibilities in this Popcorn Maker app, if you want to create your version of this video, that was possible, you know, inviting people to collaborate. But right now, you know, this app is down, but this is still working. So thanks for Mozilla Foundation. Yeah.
Even that simple thing that I just did, you know. So then you're getting bored about that footage, you won't like it, but you want to focus on that stuff, you can get it full screen. You still get the soundtrack in the background, and here you can rotate it in 360. Okay. So everything is pretty much interactive. Okay. And everything is a hyperlink. Okay, again, what we shown you here, probably I will stop that here. And I will post the link into the community. All right, Felipe, so we're coming back to you. So here, what we're showing you is potential. And it's very quickly done, very roughly done. So there's no real intention, there's no concept behind it. It's just saying we can do it, so we will do it. On another hand, it's kind of kitsch aesthetic, which is quite nice. But if you're really thoughtful, if you really craft it, you can make something quite exquisite. Okay. Yep. Okay, so we're back to you, Felipe.
Yes.
I think that's pretty much all, no?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Do you have any questions for Felipe? No?
I have a question for you guys.
Yep.
Can I? You're in a pre-grade study right now. What's the name of the studies you're making right now?
Singularity.
But the degree.
Oh, the degree.
What? Sorry?
Do you want to know the name of the paper or the degree?
The degree.
Bachelor of Creative Technologies.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. And all of you are studying the same degree, or maybe you're from different faculties?
Same. We're in the same.
Really? And what do you expect as, how can I say this in English, because English is not my mother tongue? Okay. What are your expectations about in the future? What do you want to do in a work or in a company? I don't know how to make this question, but you understand what what, right?
Yeah, what kind of job would you like to do?
UI UX.
Yeah, but what kind of things do you want to do? Or where? For whom?
Anywhere. I actually wouldn't care. As long as it's fun.
Okay, one student here, Ty, would like to work in a UI UX experience. Any company?
Hmm?
Okay, that's one of the students. Have fun.
I've always been interested in trying to go down the entrepreneur path. So I'm trying to develop my own app, but if that doesn't follow through, I guess I'm going to try and get into project management or creative director or something along those lines for a company. But right now I'm just focusing on the app.
Nice, nice. Okay, no, thank you very much. I just want to know a little bit from you, because I have a lot of students that has expectations about making television, filmmaking, animation, maybe some web content and so on and on, you know. So
what I will do, Felipe, after we finished, well, tonight actually, or tomorrow, I will post in our community your reference, and I will invite you to join the community as well, the BCT Singularity.
great.
And if you
Really
want
great.
to connect some of your guys with them, that's the way we can do. Or you can advise your students to come and join the community. Okay, so that's a way we could do. So some of the students might like to work for a small project with someone from Colombia. It could be good fun. Or
Yeah.
Colombian students might like to ask questions, and some of you can answer those questions. It's a nice way to start something.
Will be really nice.
All right, so that's what I can do. I will post the video, the recordings. I will post your details, mainly your Twitter account, because you're a Twitter head. And basically, I will invite you also as a member of our community. Okay.
Really, really nice. Thank you very much for the invitation.
Well, thank you to you for being with us so late. And I know you need to dash to another course now, so we'll leave it to you. Yeah, again, muchas gracias. It's very nice to see you again, even if you can't really see me. But I would try to catch up very soon to talk about further collaboration together. Okay?
Of course. Thank you very much, Laurent. Merci beaucoup. And sure, buddy.
Okay,
Bye,
gracias.
everyone.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias.
And buenas noches. Ciao.
Thank you.